The series ain't ending now. The series ain't ending now, fam. It ain't gonna happen.
Alright guys, GameboyLuke here, welcome back to my Pokemon HeartGold and SoulSilver Randomizer Nuzlocke versus with original 151 aka Vincenzo. How are we?
I'm so good. How are you doing today, GameboyLuke? Are you ready for me to make this comeback that I've been talking about for 7 episodes?
It's the same day, Vinny. I'm still doing as great as I was in the last episode. I'm on the 4th Elite 4 member, and I'm bricking it.
Listen, I know we're in the same clothes, but they didn't know that we're all in the same day here. All right, so way to just blow our cover, GameboyLuke.
Check out the last episode. We're in the thick of it right now, and actually, it's really funny that you brought it up because when I used to bulk record like weeks ahead, I would change my t-shirt. I used to change my t-shirt.
I thought about doing that too sometimes. I bulk record, but there came a point with my content where I just would start breaking the fourth wall literally all the time, so people knew. Like, I would just blatantly say, like, yo, we're going to bulk record, so we're probably going to be in the same clothes for a while. And people are super duper chill and awesome, so thank you guys.
Back in the day, I thought I genuinely believed that it was going to hurt my content, and I was that paranoid. You know what? We've had the conversation about anxiety and paranoia and stuff like that. I was so worried that it would hurt my channel if somebody knew that I had bulked 3 weeks of videos in like 3 days. So I would just wear a different t-shirt so that I wouldn't.
Sometimes, man, you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, I want to provide that content while we're away. We already pretty much are done with next week while we're at PAX, which is really awesome.
We are on it right now. We are
on the grind. By the way, hit that like button if you guys are excited for today's episode. Subscribe to both of us. You guys know.
47.
Oh, that's high.
Damn.
Is this the 3rd member or the 4th? Where are you at right now?
This is the 4th. I have grass type judgment, so I'm chilling, dog. Like, he's out. But
I gotta battle my rival. I'm not gonna lie, this is scary. If I can't beat the rival, I can't beat the Elite Four, so...
He's quite low level, to be fair. I don't think he has... Maybe he has a Pokemon that's level 40 at max, but...
That's not bad. I can handle a level 40. You know what's scary,
God,
though?
It's Dave!
I feel like I actually have to grind.
Yeah, I think you do.
Which is not a good thing, considering I am behind right now, Chief. All right, this is going to kill this Ivysaur.
This is kind of another reason why I dove straight into the Elite Four, because it put pressure on you. It's a tactic. You feel the pressure now.
That is a smart tactic indeed. I am feeling the pressure. If you were a Mewtwo and you had an ability and it was pressure, I'd be feeling it right now.
Yeah. Pokemon joke.
Yeah, Squidward. Wow, he didn't heal. Okay. Ah! Yo, can you battle maybe a Swampert and not a Mudkip, please? It's ridiculous.
So I realize I'm in trouble because I need to answer my streaks on Snapchat. So like, just don't worry about that. There you go.
Are you fucking kidding me? This man is this man is doing his streaks in the middle of a Pokemon battle. You should be ashamed of yourself right now.
I just didn't want you to think that you were boring or anything, and that's not the case at all. Because I think you're a lovely, wonderful person. And I really can't wait to see you at Show Me Your Moves happening very soon. Actually, this weekend it will be. This weekend.
It will be this weekend. When you guys are watching this weekend coming up, yo, let us know in the comments. Come back to this video and let us know. Did I beat Luke in the tournament? Did we fight in the tournament? We probably did.
Bro, I hope I don't fight you in the tournament. I don't want to take out. I'm
just saying, if I'm the one to eliminate you, I'm gonna come back during our next series, whenever that may be, and I'm gonna gloat the entire time. I'm just gonna say, ha 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 ha, my boy, I beat you.
So what you're telling me is if I beat you.
Level 36, slacking time.
Oh,
no more slacking on my part. But
so what I was gonna say was, if I win the versus and then also beat you in tournament, do I then the next series we do? Do I get to rub it in your face?
Yeah, that's how this works. Dope. But you're not gonna beat me in the tournament, and you're not gonna beat me in this either. By the way, the question is, are we gonna have a victor by the time we make it to Show Me Your Moves? Will this series be over?
I actually kind of don't want there to be one, you know?
Bro, that would be hype if we have like 2 more episodes when we get back. So we get to see each other, we get to hang out, take some photos, and then we'll put those photos in the episode when we come back.
Yep.
It'll be lit.
Dog. He's scared. He's scared.
It'll be really freaking cool, man. I'm going to slaughter this Dodrio. Yo, Dodrio is such a... I gotta tell you.
I love Dodrio.
This leech seed is still out.
It's happening, dude. I'm on the last one.
Must be nice.
Oh, I'm scared. I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
Dude, you literally, I'm telling you right now, I think tomorrow we're going to be done with the series. You can definitely get through Kanto in 4 episodes. The question is, though, can you go to Red in 4 episodes? Like, beat Red within that time. It's going to be interesting, man.
Level 45. Can I beat Red? I think for sure that we're gonna have to take a moment and we're gonna have to say, all right, we each get X amount of rare candies. The person chooses the amount of rare candies, and then you do that because otherwise we're both of us are just gonna die. So
Facts. And then we're gonna be in this never-ending conundrum of, well, who would have won if we would have grinded? I don't know. You would have won. The only thing that is iffy about that is, like, if we do set the rare candy thing, obviously with you having the luxury of being ahead and then rare candying, you do have kind of an advantage with that because,
sure,
like, if you had to sit there and grind and take your time with it, that gives me more time to catch up. So that'll be like a little thing that we have to, I guess, discuss. But you also are in the lead, so maybe you should get that luxury. I don't know.
Yeah. That's kind of using my thought process. But if you think about it, if you wanted to choose the amount of rare candies, then you would only be making me stronger.
Yeah.
So
I'm scared. That was a lull in silence because I'm scared. Oh my god.
Oh, SD! Let's go now. Let's go, Galade. Get him.
Wait, no, this is actually, I don't even know what to do right now. He's setting up swords dances. And he has a leech seed on me.
Weasel!
Wait, what typing is this thing?
Fighting and psychic.
Fighting and psychic.
Yes, sir.
So do I just extrasensory it right now? Is that the plan?
Yeah.
I'm so scared, dude. It set up a swords dance. I'm so scared. This can't be how it ends.
Dude, he has got balls of steel.
Are you aware of what's about to happen? I'm just curious.
I'm gonna look at his moveset because I'm curious myself. Okay, well, he's level 38. Oh, dog, he has Psycho Cut and Slash.
Okay, here's the issue, right? So
you're
on
thick.
my first...
You're thick as heck. Dude,
okay, let me just break this down for you. On my first turn against it, for some reason, I don't even know why, I went for my ice type attack, which did nothing. In the grand scheme of things, I don't think that really mattered because my psychic type move really didn't do much either. The only thing is now he's up, what, 2 swords dances? Do I heal here? The leech seed is still up, though, or should I just sack? I think I have to sack somebody.
Okay, well, Kenya and Stenny are dead already, aren't they?
I have no idea about Stenny. I know Oak is alive.
I'm pretty sure Stenny's dead. Oak is definitely alive, so I think Oak is the play.
I'm gonna go out to Oak.
Even if you could get if he sells Soul Senses again, then you leech seed, right?
Yeah, that'd be clean. Please don't.
Oh yeah, he slashed. Oofties. Damn. What does Dragon M have? Did you teach him Psybeam? Teach time you taught him Psybeam. You didn't teach him Psybeam, Vinny. Why?
Well, first of all, we don't even know if he can learn Psybeam. So
of course he can learn Psybeam. He's a psychic type. He's a psychic type.
Get on my back for a second.
Okay.
Do I go in? He's not Steel. So should I uproar him?
I think you should go into Dragon M. I think you should Future Sight and then uproar. Personally.
I don't even know if Dragon M won't even be able to live a hit from this thing now, dude. I just want to make sure we look at all of our options here, because if this really is the end, I want to at least be able to fight to the death. We might as well just go for it now, right?
Yeah, because in 2 turns, you might be able to get the surprise attack on him in a bit. He slashed you. I think you might be able to live 1 of those at least. Yes.
Okay. Heal.
But the thing is, if he sets up another sword stance, the next one will kill you.
He's not gonna do it. He's scared. He's scared of me. He knows that Slash is gonna. He's not gonna do it. He's not gonna do it.
Slash also has a high crit ratio.
That is also true. Oh my god. There's nothing else I can do, right? I mean.
Yeah, you just have to keep healing for now.
And the problem is though, Future Sight, dude. I don't even think it's gonna do that much.
You're level 45. You underestimate. Azal's very, very strong. Azal is super, super mad strong.
Okay, no crits, no crits. Let's get lucky here. Let's get lucky. It ain't over till it's over, folks.
That's the crit. So listen. If you go... Okay, how much does that do? It failed? Did it just miss? Is that what? Why did it fail?
Dude, that's it.
Dude,
There's no shot.
Dude, you need slacking. You needed slacking. I guess the only thing you could do is maybe with Nail is try to put him to sleep. I just don't know. I don't know about base speed though. I don't know if I'll speed him.
I am so upset if this is how it ends, dude. Look at my boy. He was ready to be a big boy.
Yeah, you're dead. Dog.
Oh. Well, they're both dead, so I have to. I mean, listen, there's a chance.
Yeah,
there's a chance if I heal up here, he maybe just keeps going for Swords Dance and we win. He doesn't attack me.
There's the final one. There's the nail in the coffin.
Hey.
Just you gotta hope for extrasensory like crit or like
flinches.
Flinches,
baby.
or even double team.
I feel like I should just attack at this point.
How much does it do? Okay. I think you live. I actually think you live.
No.
Believe it or not. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that did 76 damage.
Yeah.
So you could technically survive another one. You haven't got the potions to heal, so you have the extrasensory, hope for the crit, hope for the flinch.
I have a full restore.
Yeah, but I wouldn't burn it now. I'd save it because you still have more Pokemon to kill after this.
Oh, you're right. Crap.
You need to
get a flinch here. Get a
kill.
flinch here. The series ain't ending now. The series ain't ending now, fam. It ain't gonna happen.
You can still live this. You can still live this.
Don't get a crit.
Get him. Don't heal.
Oh, you're right. Wow.
Because if you heal and then he crits you, then you're back here.
He's not gonna heal though, right?
No, you're actually.
Oh my God. If I make it through this, it's a goddamn Christmas miracle.
Now you heal. Now you heal.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie, that whole situation, right when I saw the Swords Dance, I immediately panicked. I probably could. Okay, good. That actually might not.
Yeah, well, Gunk Shot might help you here, like if you can get the poison, but like you need to heal immediately.
I don't want him to start minimizing.
Oh,
there might have been a better way, my dudes. I could have approached that, and I'm aware. I just sometimes I panic.
Dude, nah. In fairness, like it was like you wanted to try and get maximized damage output so that you could finish him with Jim. Yeah. But Jim is so bulky. I think we both underestimated the fact that he is so bulky.
I lost my slacking. Listen, I'm gonna keep going because I never give up and I never surrender. But I don't even see how I can get through the Elite Four now because I'm in my typical I have one Mon type of thing.
Look at this last Mon. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's cool. I like that you're battling Magikarps. I had to just battle Swords Dance and Gallade.
With Shaman, dude.
GG. Was that your final battle? Was that Lance?
Mm-hmm.
I'm really proud of you.
I just hope that you one day, I say it again, I say it so many times in this series, you can't do the one Mon thing. You just can't. Because there's going to be one Mon that fucks that Pokemon and you got to go to someone else.
I promise you, I'm not being the guy that makes excuse right now, but you have to hear me out for a second. I feel like you'll agree with me. Here's the thing. I completely agree with you. You got to train on more than one Mon. The issue is, though, when we're in the situation that we're in now, where, oh my God, you just landed a crunch. When you're ahead of me, right, and I have the one Mon that can get me through the battles as fast as possible while I'm using the experience share to get my slacking to what it needs to be.
Sure.
In my opinion, it made more sense, and again, hindsight's 20/20, but in my opinion, it made more sense to keep doing what I was doing till I got the slacking, and then I would be able to use slacking and gym, and then I had my other legendary. I mean, getting hit with a Mon, oh, how lovely, you're evolving and you're dead! So getting hit with the Mon that could Swords Dance and just sweep my whole team, obviously bad luck, but like you said, there were contingencies ahead of time I could have done to hopefully prevented that.
Like, for example, if you had slacking now, slacking would have outsped the Gallade and killed it, right? There are things you could have done to sped up the training process of Vigoroth rather than just using the experience share, because there were a bunch of trainers that were low level that you could have killed with Vigoroth inside you. Because I added like Zapdos to my team very late, but I only used Zapdos for a long time and switched trainer and made sure that he caught up with everyone else before I used anyone else again to make sure he got there.
I think where my head was at was just, you were really getting a huge lead, and to me it made more sense to try to keep up as opposed to just, training the other Mons, which I see what you're saying too, though. I'm not blind to that.
Yeah, sure, but like think about the start of the series. How far ahead did you get ahead of me when I had to get my Shaman up? I wouldn't move until I got my Shaman up. But because I leveled up my Shaman beforehand, I was able to close the gap. That's what you gotta think about. It's not all about in the moment.
That's also in the beginning when, like...
That's true.
I feel like the gap is worse now, just from the standpoint of, like, your team is solid and it's perfectly set now. Whereas at the beginning, we were still, like, building and stuff. I mean, like I said, I'm not making excuses. I definitely could have played the series a lot better. I'm gonna be honest with you now, I don't really even know... I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do now.
Hey, you can check your box and see what mons you have in there and any areas you haven't caught Pokemon in. And if you want to forfeit, I'm down. But, like, because that was a big hit.
I don't want to forfeit. I don't want to be that guy. And I also don't want to, like, cut the content short. But at the same time, let's be realistic here. So you have a full team right now of, like, just solid Mons.
I have 3 Mons. I have Groudon, I have Zapdos, I have Shaman.
Yeah. Well, okay. So you have 3 Mons that are just really, really solid, right? I have...
Cresselia, Shaman.
Like I said, I have Mons, but they're all low leveled now. And it's like, for me to sit here and grind all of them to get through the Elite Four when you're already going to make your way. Like, you're probably going to win. I mean, again, you could lose.
But the thing is, like, there's trainers you've skipped and stuff like that. Like, if you had fought those as well...
Well, I'm not looking behind me. Like, that is what it is at this point. I tried my best to keep up. I made some mishaps. Like, that's done. I'm just thinking about right now.
Well, those trainers are skipped, right? So you could go back and fight those, for example, for experience.
Yeah, it's just, I feel like I feel like a lot of people actually fall into that trap a lot too in verses where it's like, what's better?
I try not to let myself do it. I try not to let myself do it because it's gotten me killed so many times. Every early burst I did with Patters, I built a team but then skipped a bunch of trainers so I could get ahead, but then it bit me in the ass by the time I got to a trainer that just killed me.
It also just depends though, and I swear to, I'm not trying to be like not agree with what you're saying, because I do agree with what you're saying. It is probably better to train a lot of them. It's just in the event that the randomizer didn't throw a swords dancing Gallade at me, I would be fine right now going into the Elite Four with the slacking this guy, grabbing my Shaman, and I would have been in a much better position. It is a series of unluckiness and also making dumb decisions.
But that's why I try and get like more Pokemon team, because again, like the one Pokemon that killed me was like Kyogre, and I managed to work my way around that. But even if you consider, say, another Pokemon that would really screw me over, I want to make sure that I have more than one Pokemon so that if I rely on one Pokemon or 2 Pokemon, and one of them just died, like Gengar, for example. Like, Gengar was a massive hit, and I was upset about that. But if I was just using Gengar at the moment, my run was over. It was done. So it was good that I had 2 backups, and then I caught another one to add to my team to continue.
Even that, though, like, you got really lucky with the Kyogre, too.
Very lucky.
There's so much luck involved with stuff like this. It really does get frustrating.
Yeah. Randomizers are a complete RNG. Like, I mean, you got the Brave Bird TM, which I could have used way more efficiently. But... yeah. And I didn't get that. I've had a bunch of crappy TMs, but like...
I mean, I'll kind of leave it up to you. I'm down to keep going if you want to keep going. Not to, like, give you all that pressure of, like, deciding what happens with the series, but, I'll keep going, but
It's not up to me. It's not up to me. Because I'm big chilling right now. Because I go into Kanto and I'll dick everybody, right? The only compromise I can think of, because I kind of want to use my Honchkrow anyways, and I want to balance my team out, is that I am down to do a grinding session between this episode and the next. When I say grinding, we'll probably use rare candies because we're strapped for time. But say, for example, I want to get my Honchkrow up to a decent level, right? You'll look at the mons in your box. However many rare candies you use to build your team back up, I also am allowed to use on my team. So say you have the Shaman and you have something else and you want to say use 35 rare candies, that's fine. But if you use those rare candies to try and catch up with me, then I also get 35 rare candies to use on my team as well.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that doesn't necessarily hurt me because you're already ahead and your team is already pretty much set. It just makes you have an easier time, more easy than you already have, and it puts me still in it.
Yes.
I wish we could say, like, let us know in the comments, but we're going to have to record those next 4
The only other thing, obviously,
we...
you could just drop right now, but that would be kind of like, what's the word? Stunted, not stunted. It's, it cut off short. I think... if we did the rare candy thing, even if I was, and I'm not going to put it all into one Pokemon because that would be boring, right? I would just win. But like, I'll spread it around into one Pokemon real quick, rare candy wise, and then, I could bump into something really crappy and it could still kill me. So there's still that to bank on.
Yeah, I just get so weird with stuff like this because then, like, if somehow I do miraculously win, I feel like I shouldn't actually have won. But we do both get the rare candies, so like, is it fair?
It's still fair. Well, I would get probably a little bit less, like a 15% less, because my Pokemon are higher leveled than you, so they would take longer to grind technically. So I would get like a small amount less than you. So say if you pick 40, I'd get like 33. But.
Yeah, I'm down for whatever, honestly. I also just don't want to, like, say, like, yo, guys, this is the last episode, I'm giving up. But, like, there are ways to continue, obviously. What should we do at least for the next 10 minutes, though? Should I just grind?
I guess. You can grind if you want.
Sounds good.
I think honestly, I'm down to wrap this up right here because it's 20. We made a very big turn point where we can have actual time to discuss off recording for this because this is my.
Yeah, it's up to you. I mean, I think this is your episode, so if you're cool with a 20-minute episode, I'm cool with it.
Because if you're just gonna sit there and grind anyways, I'm big chilling. It's fine. I've come to the end of the part 1 of the Johto run, so I'm down to like stop recording now because we're not recording until tomorrow anyways, and we can have a think about it and sleep on it and decide what we want to do from there.
That sounds good. And yeah, Team Vinny, I'm sorry, man. Like we said, I'm not blind to the fact that I could have definitely approached this better. I stated why I did what I did, and I think it makes sense when you hear my perspective of things. It does,
but
trying my best to keep up. But I do agree that there were other things. That
as a person that used to do that, though, I can just say it can work, but it's like trying to jump through 10 hoops at the same time that are perfectly aligned for you. And when you're doing a randomizer, 9 times out of 10, that's never going to happen to you because it's random. And you're eventually going to find a Pokemon. After you fight all these trainers and all these Pokemon, eventually one Pokemon will stop you, eventually. So
unless you're Dylan in the 4-way versus and a Golduck just
I really don't know how that. Yeah, I heard about that. That was stupid.
That's what I mean. Like sometimes you can get lucky and it could work out, but you know, sometimes doesn't mean all the time. Folks.
Yes, of course. It's
all
like
right, fam. We're gonna be back tomorrow, and we'll probably end up doing that rare candy thing. Because honestly, I don't even think it'll be fun to watch if we don't do that. We might as well just end it.
This is something we did with Pat. I did this with Pat a few times because, and me and Pat, whenever we did versus, we'd always do like a 3-life basis. When I died and I had to grind my mons up, we usually just said, hey, I'm going to use 15 rare candies to get my team back on track. So I have at least 2 mons to go with, and then he would get say 10. And like,
well, the cool thing is I actually didn't even lose, so I feel good. I don't think I've actually lost in this run, which is really
cool. No, you haven't lost. So
yeah, my starter has stayed tried and true. But yeah, we'll do some rare candies. We'll figure it out. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are amazing. And we'll be back tomorrow, and we will let you guys know at the beginning of that episode what we're doing. And you
don't let go of Vinny yet right now. Team Vinny's still strong. If you give like say 25 rare candies, something you have. Think about it. I've had this Shaman since the beginning. It's done me wonders, right? Shaman saved me in the Kyogre fight. Like, Shaman's a really good Pokemon. You have Muck too. If you get those boys up, like, that's still a solid team to have. Like, that's 3 good typings and 3 good pieces of coverage. So, I actually think that even if you did give me the rare candies, it does give me a little bit of a boost. But I actually genuinely believe that if you take down the Elite Four and get past that, you could very easily catch back up.
As far as like a timing thing, again, somehow it's not that big of a gap. It's literally just the Elite Four. So it's 5 battles that we have to get through.
Literally.
But yeah, fam, we love you guys. Thank you so much. I'm going to go to the gym and it's cardio in. I love you so much. Luke loves you so much. We love each other so much.
Yeah, thank you guys for sticking out with the series too. We really appreciate it. Obviously, please do go ahead and let us know in the comment section anyways, because obviously we'll be able to read those when we get the chance to. And whatever, any thoughts that you guys have. But we should be back again for the next episode after we've done the rare candy. So thank you guys again for supporting us. Hit the like button if you've enjoyed. Check out the competition and Vinny's channel, link in the description below. And we'll see you guys next time.
Peace.